Ever get one of those days where you feel like you're experiencing deja vu? Ever have one of those days when you think you're experiencing deja vu? Alright. Enough about that. What can I say? It's been a relatively long day, but overall, a very good one. Good enough where I can proudly say, with pride, Happy Thursday, everybody! Woo! Tomorrow's Friday. Looking forward to that. Oh, good Lord, I can't wait for this weekend to get started. But we have to wait till tomorrow, which we will. Just gotta simply get whatever we have done tomorrow and wait for whatever it is we gotta do or we want to do to get here, whatever, it's cool. So, yeah. How do I describe this? I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this in a way that's effective. Well, actually, it's not really to describe. I'm honestly just planking right now. Sorry. This is one of the reasons why I was a little worried about the schedule change, ladies and gentlemen. Because, let's be honest, I'm better at thinking up stuff in the morning. Because, I'm a morning person. But, again, I try to be flexible. I try to be open. And believe me, there have been plenty of videos that I've done in the past where I've clearly and utterly blanked. But, I still kept going. The show must go on. Or I guess as Miss Darvis from High School Musical once said, the theater waits for no one. Yes, I'm a grown man, and I liked High School Musical when I was younger. You better not have a problem with that. Actually, I don't have a problem with that at all. To be perfectly honest, there was 2 reasons why I watched High School Musical 1 and 2. To be honest, I never saw 3. I'll get to why in a minute. See, again, there were 2 reasons why. Actually, technically 3 reasons why I watched High School Musical. One is I actually did watch The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and I really did like Ashley Tisdale as an actress. And again, I'm a teenage boy, and she's pretty. What can I say? I guess you can say I have good taste. Although, again, it really does depend on whatever your taste is. The other reason is, I'll be honest, the music is catchy. It is. Honestly, I recently listened to the soundtrack on YouTube. I never actually bought any of the soundtracks, but, back when the High School Musical was, first on, those songs were just engraved in my head. So, when you can't think of something, you go to the internet for the answer. Yes. Anyway. It's just like that one episode of the Boondocks. We go to all the places. We go to the one place that has all the answers, Wikipedia. No, I'm only kidding. Actually, Wikipedia does have some occasional answers, but you shouldn't really rely on it. It's not really the best place in terms of getting the proper amount of information for whatever it is you're looking for. Anyway, so, I looked up some of the old music, and I have to say, it still holds up, at least in the first movie. I didn't see the second movie as much as the first one, just because, the first one was just so huge that Disney played it every chance it got, which, again, the music was catchy, so nothing wrong about that. Although it took me till just recently to learn that it was Drew Seeley doing the singing voice of Zac Efron. So, yeah, and don't get me wrong, I like Drew Seeley. I really do. Believe it or not, one of my all-time favorite Drew Seeley song is actually from another soundtrack of a movie that he did for the Disney Channel, The Cheetah Girls 2. which in my opinion is so much better than the first one in so many ways I can't even describe how much better it is than the first one. The song's called "Dance with Me," who he was accompanied by a Spanish singer named Belinda, I believe. Yeah, I think it was Belinda. Anyway, so yeah, I actually learned that, and don't get me wrong, I never changed my overall opinion of Zac Efron. I like Zac Efron. He's pretty cool. You know, he seems like a really cool dude, and I wish he was in better rated movies in terms of what critics think, but yeah, what can I say? If you got looks, you don't really need much, right? Sadly, I am not blessed with that, so all I can do is make myself look like a moron in front of videos. And I am totally digressing from what I was doing. The third and probably main reason why I watched High School Musical was because, I'll be honest, I had like the hugest crush, and honestly a part of me still does. I had the hugest crush on Vanessa Hudgens. Holy cow. Like, I honestly thought she was so, like, I played sports in high school. Those of you who watch this video know that, I did football, wrestling, and track back at Horseheads. And I kid you not, Vanessa Hudgens looked like a combination of several cheerleaders that I knew. It was unbelievable. It was like all the best features from the cheerleaders that I knew all mixed into one. It was awesome. Although that does actually remind me, a few years ago, some people actually digitally made a picture taking the greatest features of like all the most beautiful women in the world and make that into what they would look like. And it turns out it's basically Kim Kardashian if she was as white as I am. So, yeah. I guess that's how life works. I don't know. I don't really know. So, let's see. Let me bring it up a little bit. There we go. So, I guess there's that. And overall, I really do like High School Musical. And obviously, I was about to start my senior year of high school when High School Musical 2 came out. I was pumped, and I will admit I liked the first one better, but the second one was really good. I love the song "You Are the Music in Me." I think it's great. I think it's actually, they make for a decent love song if you think about it. But again, you can look up I'm positive that all the High School Musical songs from all the High School Musical movies are on YouTube to watch and enjoy. Just like you can use YouTube to watch and enjoy my videos. Just a thought. So, there's that, and you guys probably went, okay, well, you saw 1 and 2 just fine, and they were just simply on TV so you could watch for free. Why didn't you ever see the third one? Is it because of the fact that, you had to pay money to actually see this one instead? Actually, no. See, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I do love High School Musical. I do. Although, if any of you guys are wondering, because I know somebody is going to try and say this, I am straight. I don't really think I can emphasize that enough. I just know better to keep those emotions under control, because honestly, when a guy does not keep those emotions in control, it's kind of creepy. And I am not going to do that. Ever. So, obviously you need to understand, I'm 6'4". I'm already tall, and just being tall can come across as scary. Being creepy would really just make that worse, and again, I am not having that. So, why did I never see High School Musical 3? Pure and simple. I simply couldn't. Why? Because it came out around the time that I was at Trinity Pawling. And when you're a student at Trinity Pawling, obviously, even if you're over the age of 18 and therefore more than capable of driving a car, provided you actually have a legal license that you can totally use, by the way, you would never be able to use it. In fact, full disclosure, there's actually a rule where day students and the boarding students would get in trouble if the boarding students rode in a car that the day students drove to get from place to place. I mean, I obviously never attempted any of that because, I was a good little boy who tried to follow the rules. Although eventually I did get in trouble for something else down the line. And if you guys are wondering, yes, it did involve the shoe throwing, but that's a story for another day. So, anyway, where was I? So, yeah, I was at Trinity Poly. I had no car, and I had money on me, but I can't really use it because what am I going to use it on? Well, actually, funny enough, the only money I ever really used for is before I went to the cave, which actually kind of brings up another topic. But you know what? I think I'll save that for a TP Tales. So, look forward to that coming soon. Or tomorrow. Whatever it is I decide. Provided I remember what it was. So, yeah. There's totally that. And again, no car, and while I had money, I couldn't really use it for going to the cave or Mama's or Great Wall. Great Wall is a really good Chinese food place in Poly, New York. It's actually really good. I highly recommend that. And Mama's, of course. But again, no car. And honestly, Trinity Poly was rather isolated from a lot of things. Like, when I went there for my 5-year reunion, it literally took like 20 minutes to get from my hotel to Trinity Poly. Not necessarily because of traffic, but because the road to get there is like a 2-lane highway. One going, one way, one going the other. So, yeah, that was a bit of a problem. But, yeah, no car, no movie. Oh, well. I guess the only thing I can do now is go home, relax, and get ready to watch some Hot Ones, because I haven't seen the new episode yet. Which, I'll let you know my thoughts on that tomorrow for sure. But, that's tomorrow. Today is Thursday, and I think I better stop before I get far too ahead of myself. So on that note, I'm humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm very hopeful that we all had a wonderful Thursday, or if it's still relatively early in the day on Thursday, I still hope it's going good. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I'm always going to have your back. So take care, everybody.